Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kane's Let's Play Minecraft version 1.1 series. And I will label this one Episode 0, and my name is Kane, of course. And so basically what I'm going to do today is, I doubt I'm going to use the world I create right here and then. Well, maybe I will, but I'm going to change some settings, and I'm going to tell you what mods I'm using. And then we'll move from there. So I'm just going to click single player. Create a new world. Wow. I've never played single player. Like, I played maybe 2 minutes. Even when I'm doing testing, I always play multiplayer. Never single player. I'll literally download the Minecraft server.jar and play with it. I won't play... I don't know why. Just never done it. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to do it. So, hardcore. Lock the hardest difficulty. One life. Let's not do hardcore. Maybe that's more of a, another time. So we got creative mode and survival. So survival sounds like mine. Generate structures on and off. Sure. World type, default, or super flat. So super flat's just a new feature in 1.1, I believe. Basically just a flat world. Good for creative mode and just building, testing, etc., etc. So we'll just go done, and the name of the world will be Let's Play Minecraft, I guess. Let's play Minecraft, or let's call it Let's Play 1.1. That's probably a better way to organize and remember. So let's create a new world. Bum bum bum. So yeah, I can't wait to tell you all the features I'm gonna have here. This is gonna be a shorter episode. Oh wow, look at this. Got a big forest over there. One of the features you can see is, yes, I use the minimap. So you know what? I may keep this. It's a pretty flat plane, and why not? Just in the spirit, why not? So basically what I'm going to tell you is all the mods I'm using at this video. Now, they may change. I may add one. I may remove one. Depends on what happens. I'm also going to be using the Spax texture pack for everything I can possible. And actually, now I go into it, let me disable one of the... we'll get there. But anyways, yeah, we're going to use the Spax texture pack for as many of the mods possible, as well as add and update it over time for the mods. So here we go. So we got Mod Loader, which is basically the base. We got Mod Loader MP, which is multiplayer, which is required, I think, for Industrial Craft. Again, for the base. And then we got Minecraft Forge, which is like a new collaborative type ore catalog system. Maybe even usable items, things like that. You can, like, say, for example, use silver ore and use from Red Power and put it into Industrial Craft and use the Macerator to, grind it up and get double the, kind of that stuff. Audio mod, which is for the next mod. It may be useful for any other mod. I doubt any of them use it. The Twilight Forest. Now, the Twilight Forest is a gloomy, dark place. Even full daylight, it's very dark looking. It's kind of creepy. It's a little scary. Very nice little world that is, well, it's a separate world. You actually build a portal, apparently, to get there, and that'll be something fun that we can do over time. Optifine, again, you have to have Optifine. As you can see, I have all these crazy options. Lots of options you can offer. You can even load your texture packs while playing the game. You go to other, you have all these different things. Yeah, so I've played around with them, customized them to what I felt, was necessary. Basically, as you can see, most of my stuff's going to be quite, hardcore here. Depth fog off, so, same fog at all levels. So this removes that depth fog underneath when you're near the bedrock and it gets really dark and crappy. I mean, yeah, I guess it's good in some situations, but if you're trying to build a small base under there, it looks like crap. So of course you want to disable it. Better grass. I love my better grass. I want it on, and I want it fancy. So depending on the elevation, it depends on if it's full block covered or not. Better snow on. We might as well get that. So there you go. So some of my changes didn't take place because I did remove this a couple of times. Grass default, fancier, higher quality, slower. I don't know grass could get any better than what it is. But anyways, I'll just leave everything else default. I'm sure that's the highest because the default option is highest. Clear water on. on. So you get a bit of a transparent, you can kind of see in the water a bit. It's not really cheating, it just makes it nicer looking. Full screen default, anyways, yeah, so I think we got everything there. And as you can see, it goes for ever. So I was in details before? No, that was other. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, here's other. So, pre-loaded chunks. Oh, yeah, some of them saved. I don't know what's going on here. Smooth input. This is good. You know, you guys used to tab a lot and you used to have your alt keys fracking stuck and you're, like, smashing your keyboard wondering why you click on an item and it's jumping from your bar back and forth and all this other crap, or you use a mod that move items from your inventory to another chest and then it just keeps doing that over and over. This should actually fix it. Amazing, I'd say. So anyways, yeah, most of these I'll just leave on. If you use Optifine, you can just hover everything and they give you a nice information, so that's kind of cool. Far view on, 3 times the view. Wow. So now I can see 3 times further, but probably like 300 times the lag. I'm getting like, wow, I'm getting like so little FPS right now. Holy crap. Yeah. Unfortunately, this doesn't let you zoom out even further, because I mean, I don't think I'll use that one. As much as that's kind of cool, and it's a little powerful, and a little laggy. Anyways, yeah, so we went over details before? Yeah, clear water, yeah. Random mobs on. Oh, that's like when they have the colorful textures, all that stuff. And then you got animation settings, the texture pack setting, like I said before. And then you got your brightness. I put brightness at, you know, bright, just because it helps for you guys to see a little better. Yeah, but anyways, that's all those settings. But anyways, that's Optifine. I shouldn't spend all day talking about one damn mod. But hey, this is good. You guys learn. You can tell people next time, check the first video to get ideas about the mods. Code Chicken Core, basically, it's just like, I guess, his API core. And then he makes his plugins on top of that. And basically, what plugin I used for that is, I didn't even put it in here, did I? Oh, it's not on my list, I don't think. I'll have to, oh yeah, not enough items. There it is. So, not enough items. Holy crap, the cheat mod's on right now. So, that's by default. When you freshly install the game, by default, you get all the access to that. So, definitely, we do not want that. We won't be cheating in any way possible. I don't know what this means. I'll just disable it because we're not planning to do anything. So now it should be hopefully on recipe mode. Oh, there we go. Everything disappeared. So basically, you go through some of these things. If you're having a problem, like how do you make a piston? I know I'm a derp sometimes. I don't make pistons often. So basically, you go here and you hold down R or hit R, and every time you right click or left click now, things pop up. But anyways, that's kind of cool. So this will show you how to build a piston if you left click it. Right click it will show you what you can use a piston for. So I guess, you know, right click is what you'd use piston as an ingredient. Left click is how do you know, craft that actual item. Just like lapis lazuli, you can left click it and it shows you how to build it. Right click, it'll show you what it's used for. And shapecraft, it says just recreating it back into the pieces. But you can change them, and look at this, shaped IC to craft. And this is where things get a little challenging. You gotta, you know these little features. Pretty complex. Holy crap, I thought that was happening on my screen. I was like, what's going on here? It even shows you how you can smelt the ore into, I guess if you were to pick up the ore? I didn't even know you could pick up the ore. But anyways, that's kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, so we were looking at pistons, and, you know, we were right-clicking it, so, you know, you can, oh, yeah, how do we do that? Oh, you have to hit R sometimes, I guess, again. And then it just shows you all the different things you can use pistons for. So that is not enough inventory, not enough items, not enough items. There you go. And this whole list can be found in the description, by the way. It's in the link, which is a really good little program. It'll help me to show you stuff, but it'll also help me. I'm pretty new in most of these mods, and so it's a learning experience for both of us. The next big mod would be Industrial Craft. That's where you build the solar panels, the Mesa Raiders, the nuclear plants, all the cool electricity crap. And it's not really crap. I mean crap as in kick-ass shit, right? Buildcraft is where you deal with, that was the main one, with the pipes and the oils and etc. etc. Basically, industrial age, just sort of like Industrial Craft, except instead of dealing with the juicy power of things, you're more doing more the dirty power of things like fossil fuels, things like that. And then we got Red Power. Red Power is pretty kick-ass. Red Power is with the redstone. Offers you all the different features. It also offers pipes and lots of little things you can do, deployers and retrievers and all sorts of fun things. Even bundled wires, which will really go well with the next mod we have, which is Computer Craft. Computer Craft lets you build an actual computer right inside of Minecraft, and you can actually program with Lua programming. I don't think it's Lua. I believe it's actually pronounced Lua. You don't actually call it Lua. Just like you don't call it GUI, even though I like calling it GUI, it's GUI. So those elitists out there trying to pick on me, go fuck yourselves. Anyways, then we have Equivalent Exchange. Yes, I wasn't a big fan. But in SSP, playing it in this style, I don't see it as a really nasty thing, a wrong thing, etc. I think it's definitely something worth trying out. I mean, why not? Hopefully the texture packs for the... I'm using the 6.0 beta for 1.1, which I think everyone wants it. I guess most people don't have it. No, I won't be giving it out. But I was lucky enough to get my hands on it, and we probably won't even be showing you anything from it till 6.0 is even out anyways. I just have it pre-installed. I don't even know if there's any special ores that come from it. Whatever. It's just installed. It's here to stay. So yeah. And we'll play around with that. But that's a future thing. So equivalent... Oh, and wireless redstone. Wireless redstone sounds fun. Helps you so I don't have to spam wires 1,000 miles around the base. Just some fun. It's something fun to try out and play around with. I don't think we'll use it a lot. I'm not a huge redstone, builder, but it's something I want to learn and something I think I'll enjoy, and maybe we'll all learn something. Ray's minimap, or Rise, I don't know. REI. Anyways, minimap, which is an awesome minimap. I love this. Everyone on my Godcraft server uses this. We have this on our industrial server. By the way, if you guys are watching, I run godcraft.com, and most of these will be on the industrial server. That will work, and that's not a little overpowered. But anyways, one of the features, you hit M, and it tells you how to hit M up there, is enabling death points. So when I die now, guess what? I come back to life. No, it'll actually leave a 3D marker in the world. In fact, I can make a waypoint and say spawn. I'm assuming this is roughly around spawn. Spawn's not 0, 0, 0 like they used to be. They put you in a nice area kind of automatically. But anyways, this is the overworld, actually. I think that's what it's called. But as you can see, it has this badass, like, Battlefield-style tracking thing, which is amazing. It's good to, remember things. Like you see a good lava pool somewhere where you want to collect it later for geothermal energy or whatever. You can mark it, and then you can also hide it. You can just go like that, for example. But when you die, you'll also have a death marker, which I just enabled, you saw before, that will pop up, and it'll do the same thing. So you can easily find your body without digging for an hour up and down, trying to figure out where your stuff is and crying. Yeah, it's a little bit cheap, but hey, you know what? I think it's a great feature. I love it. It's a great minimap. The minimap's not really a cheat. You can visually see everything around you anyways. I think I kind of always enjoyed minimap. I guess I get lost in my own base. I guess if you're underground and you're trying to dig, in a certain pattern or a line, I guess it helps you. Keeps you in the right direction if you want to. You can enable things like a chunk grid, which is nice when you're building reactors. More SMP, because you want to build them in the chunk, not between two chunks, because if half of it loads, it could blow up your reactor. I mean, especially if cooling's on the one half and the reactor's on the other, you wouldn't want that. You can hide snow, which is great. I mean, if there's lots of snow and you just want to see what the the normal natural beauty, I guess, of it is. You can enable chunk slime. I don't even deal with slimes. I've never really dealt with slimes. It's something maybe we can learn over time. But I probably won't be using this. If I'm getting serious into slimes, maybe I will. Because I guess, you have to make a slime farm. And the chances of finding a slime randomly is very rare. So I guess a lot of people end up using the slime chunk because, I mean, you could be making a compartment, a large compartment for them to spawn a billion places around the world. And, I mean, look how rare it is. I mean, if we go exit out of here, oops. Oh. That's all the slime chunks. I mean, you would have had to have been lucky enough to build right under here, under the ground, and make a box or whatever way down in this chunk at the very bottom, and you would have to make a pretty open area with low light, I believe, or no light to spawn them. So, I mean, I could see why people use that. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of cheating, but then again, some people have lives. They don't want to spend months and months trying to find a slime spot. I mean, who would want to do that? So if you hit C, it opens waypoints. So you can create a waypoint instantly with this button C. So we'll hit M for map again. And so here's tons of things. I put threading on. It just helps the performance better. I put the priority very high. It seems to help again. Here's the surface options. We'll disable the slime thing. There's lots of little. You can change your lighting types and stuff like that. Dynamic lighting, you can make it like, daytime or nighttime, even if you want to light up your property in the daytime. Kind of want to see what it looks like at nighttime, just to, help you decide if it's light enough. Marker options, I mean, it's got everything under the sun. Here's the about it, author, etc. Entities radar, so you could enable this. Holy crap, I've actually never done that in my life yet. I think that's cheap, and I think I will disable that. But you can see, I don't know if it gives you... oh, let's open the world map. Oh, wow. That is actually pretty cool. I've never seen that before. So you can see all the red. All the red is monsters, as far as I know. So, well, let's find out. Because there's red that shows up on the surface over here, it looks like. Or maybe they're just higher up in the ground. Huh. So now you're wondering if there's actually mobs on the map. People are like, oh, there's nothing spawning. You guys may have been actually wrong. Oh, you can see the blue in the river. Okay, so... Oh, you hear them? They're close to the surface. Okay, so that's cool. But we won't use that. I think that's a little overboard. And you know what? I just showed you how it works. And hey, I think that's pretty cool. But I think it's just overdoing it. Lighting. I wonder what that is. I don't know. Anyways, as far as I know, that's all of it. So yeah. So if you disable this, it disables all that. And then the surface options, you have terrain depth, all this. Oh, we've already been here. Okay, I am just going over and over and over now. I'm probably annoying the hell out of you guys. Really cool. Next mod, Logistics Pipe. This is probably one of the reasons why I wanted to play SSP and show you guys Let's Play videos. Logistics Pipe, I think, is the future of Buildcraft and all those mods in general. Basically, you build a nice pipe network, you build the auto crafters, and then you build these crafting pipes. And I mean, I've never even used it, so I'm new. I've just seen some glimpse of it. And basically, you can create like an order gun kind of thing, and click this pipe and order things to automatically craft and come out of the chest and stuff. It sounds cheap and unlegit, but once you see how it works, it's not really, it's actually still, you need to gather resources, you need to set up the network. It's just less complicated, less destruction. I mean, the pipe system now is so bad that, not so bad, I'm not trying to be insulting, but so, let's just say outdated, where you try to make a nice factory and you end up having a chip going this way, that way, and the whole thing was a massive factory for this tiny chip that, it's pointless. You might as well just do it in your damn chest. I mean, or in your crafting table. But so that brings some new things to the table. The next one is teleport pipes. Teleport pipes is pretty darn amazing. It's nighttime, so if we die here, well, you know what happened. I think I may, for the next episode, I may just dig underground so I can start in the daytime for the next episode, like the beginning of the morning. Hopefully I stay alive right here. Teleport pipes. Main feature is, instead of making a zillion miles of long piping, you use teleport pipes. The reason you do this is because it'll cut down server lag, client lag, like by 900%. That is really why you want to use it. The second thing, it's convenient. It does cost 8 diamonds. You have to craft 8 pipes at once, but those 8 pipes will, you know, get you a long way to start with. Hello, spider. And yeah, they'll get you a long way to start with. So what else do we have? Oh, and they come with a chunk loading block, which we'll probably use. We're playing single player. You probably want to keep your solar panels, you know, charging, but you know, you don't want to play a micro game where it's like, okay, I better go to my base and sit there all night or all day long just to charge the solar panel. Then I gotta walk away and mine at night. So you put a chunk loading block there, and you can actually see it when you press F9. Since I don't have one, none would show up. But when you hit F9, it should show you where the block is placed, and it'll even show you what will stay loaded. And then that way, when you're far away mining, you can actually still regenerate, say, your energy, or your crafting machines still go. The logistics piping system, you can actually use a teleport pipe and order something in the Nether. I mean, that's pretty fun. So that's the teleport pipes. Forestry. I'm saying that right. Never used it. Most 90% of these I haven't used. Actually, I'd say 50, 60, 70%. Forestry is a really cool mod. It adds a lot of convenience, I guess, into, you know, flowering, cultivation, I guess the word is. You know, forestry. There you go. So you can, I think, create like auto sapling suckers and auto rubber makers. I'm speaking stupid gibberish now, but like the rubber trees, the sap or the resin, I guess you can like auto take that off the tree and things like that. As far as I know, I haven't tried it, but that's something I won't work on right away. But I'll talk about what I'll be doing at most. And then we have ender chests. Ender chests are pretty cool. I think most people know it. It's a chest that two chests you place down, and they're connected basically if they have the same color code on top. It's like a combination. And basically you right click the chest, and the other chest will even open at the same time, and basically you can put items into it, so you can carry one with you, and they, you know, hook it up to a pipe system, whatever. It'll take your precious, you know, resources, materials, etc., or you can do lots of things with it. It's convenient, it's just easy, it's nice that you can, you know, have a food chest and put it at 5 of your different bases, and that food chest could be always full, for example. Just a fun, really useful thing. Not as good for SMP because people can figure out the combinations and steal your items, but it could be a good trading chest even, but we'll look into that in the future. Some of the mods I'm considering is Moe's Creatures. All these mods aren't even 1.1 yet, so that's why they're, for one, not compatible, and two, I'm still debating on it. But Moe's Creatures, it's a creatures mod, pretty cool. Ether was created, I think, after the Nether, and it's sort of like a new plane, like a new world, new universe, sort of like the oh crap, bring it on, boy, take you down. I will die before you die. Wait, no, you'll die before I die, bitch. Ooh, forgot EXP. Oh crap. I think my life is about to end very shortly, people. Okay, so it's sort of like the, why can't I think it? Oh, the Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest, you go through a portal, it's a new world, a new dimension. It's sort of like that, except I think it has tons more features. It may not even be compatible with, like, one of the mods I have, or all of them, who knows. And then Advanced Machines for Industrial Craft, which is, very nice. It just basically, upgraded compressor, extractor, and macerator. And also offers you better solar panels so you can upgrade them. So instead of having 8 normal solar panels, you can put them into an upgrade, basically, and put them as an LV solar panel. Basically, it gives you 8 EU, where 8 normal ones give you 1 each. And basically, it just keeps your base cluttered free, and also reduces the lag of the server. Instead of having 2,000 solar panels sending 2,000 ticks every second, you only have actually they actually have a HV one, so you would have 4 HV ones, which do 512 per tick, which is 4 packets sent every second rather than 2,000 every second, which is a huge difference for performance. Then we have iron chests, which look really cool. They're basically chests that you can upgrade. There's like an iron, diamond, and gold, I guess. Basically, they'll add like a lot of inventory slot to like the chest. Like you could get like one that's like 3 times the size of a normal chest, or 2 times, something like that. And they're just fancy chests. They require some hefty resources, and they're just useful to having a compact storage system, really. And they're nice. I like them. They're beautiful. So that one's probably definitely something we'll be adding once that's upgraded. And another one won't be till later on, which is Rocket Science. Basically, Rocket Science is another industrial craft mod that basically advances you a few zillion years. Well, not really, because I mean nuclear power and rockets. I think that was roughly around the same time, probably. But Rocket Science basically lets you design so many new things, so many really crazy things, and it's just I almost consider a real big content patch, I guess. Content pack. And apparently, the guy who's actually doing it is a friggin' rocket scientist or something like that. Go figure. You can check out if you check out my description below, you can get a link to the actual mod page, and you can read up on what the guy is, and who he is, and what is he doing on our forums. Or not on our forums, but the industrial forums. So yeah, there you go. So, when I'm starting out my series, and if you guys have any advice, tips, tell me right away in this comment, though I may have already recorded an episode or 2 before I actually see some of your comments. But I'm going to do an episode, try once a day, if not every other day. It depends on, how fast, slow things going. I'm going to disable the industrial craft sounds. I'm just going to say that right away, because you don't want to go when you're grinding stuff, and it's like, so this is the grinding plant. Yeah, I don't want any of that stuff. Hopefully you can hear me. I mean, this is going to be horrible. I've been recording this the whole time. So what we're going to be doing mainly is industrial craft and build craft and logistics pipe, some red power, and teleport pipes. I would say those are the main ones that we're going to be playing with. Those are going to be the main ones that are almost all on our server as well. So our players are going to, kind of see that. They're going to understand a bit, how our server is and what it's about, and maybe get some tips and advice. And, I'm not a pro. I'm not a professional. I'm not even, I wouldn't even call myself a gamer. I'm just some casual noob who wants to have fun, who wants to share his experience with you guys. Yeah. So I think that kind of wraps things up. The sun's coming up. This would be a perfect time to log off, because this would be a perfect place to start my Let's Play series. And yeah, I use the Spax texture pack. And yes, everything is a frackin' Pentagon. Pentagon? Is that a Pentagon? Yeah, it's a Pentagon. And that's how I roll, guys. I love Spax texture pack, and everything a lot of our users are starting to use Spax. Our favorite one used to be Doku, but the Spax one is spreading like a disease, a good disease. One of those diseases you'd be, proud to speak of. But anyways, yeah, so this was episode 0. The next episode will be episode 1. And I hope you guys love the series. I hope you subscribe. I hope you share it with your friends. Tell people. And I hope you comment. Just make some comments. Tell me what you like, dislike. If you have any tips or advice for me during the series. But remember, sometimes these recordings could be up to a week ahead. I'm not going to do that on purpose, but I don't want to be sitting here for, have to wait 2 weeks just to, upgrade a solar panel kind of thing. And I will try to cut it out. I will try not to actually record full 30 minutes of me breaking a block. So, we broke a block. We broke 2... Oh, we broke 3 blocks. I'm not gonna try to do that. I'm gonna, say I'm gonna go over there and mine a bit. Maybe the first episode or two, maybe a little more involved. I won't like forcefully watch building my little dirt shack the whole day, but you know what I mean. Like it's kind of be, yeah, derp, right? Anyways, so I hope you like this series, and I hope I'm doing this right for you guys, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe.